Okay, so if this is working out as I'm hoping, it should have decent, messed up that music playlist. This will do. Just don't want that one in a HD, because it's just music. So I should have all this leveled up. Not sure how audible the car is going to be, but music is there. I need to turn the headphones down a little. Anyway, this is a job I've got to do. I've got the RLS career thing. Why does it keep giving me the airtime achievement? I was just, it was like that with the other one as well. It's like you slightly lift the front wheel, one of the front wheels, for like a split second, and it gives you an airtime achievement. So that's something. I mean, this is a street-tuned I-series. I've just got this, like, delivery job thingy because it actually pays a lot better than the normal career mode. Now, I wonder if I can do it while driving. Nah, it puts the parking brake on. I did have the phone set up for P, so... because that's a feature in the RLS. Those vans are having a coming together. I'll just go round. This drives quite nicely. I can't hear him be on the music, kind of, though. I mean, I can just barely hear the engine, so... yeah, this is the correct direction. There is no speed cameras here, so I can really push a thing. Might only be rear-wheel drive, I'm not sure. Feels kind of rear-wheel drive. I mean, yeah, I'm just hearing music, though, not actual car. For better or worse. Oh dear, traffic is going wild today. I feel like this has a lot of power. It doesn't feel the most grippy. I'm not going to get past that. Oh, brake checking me, are you? Probably turn the music down a little, because I think it's fairly loud for this. I can do that when I've got this delivered, and then I can see if the automation cars are loaded in, because the RLS career mode is supposed to support the automation cars that you've exported as actually usable things in the game. So I thought that would be fun, because I got the randomized builds in there. And I have added tow hitches to most of them, so if I can actually tow with them, that would be kind of funny. Turn them into, like, somewhat practical workhorses and all that. Gonna go deliver this into here. There we go. Can adjust the music a little. That's a little quieter. I can just about hear the game now. I think I'll probably turn the headphones up a little. There we go. Not actually got the stream window open. Oh, the lights come on. I think that's new, that the lights illuminate when you enter the garage. At least from the regular career mode. Yeah, it's complaining the bitrate is low, but I've got no dropped frames, which is an improvement. Wait, so do I have to, like, buy the garage? Make an offer? Oh. Wait, so you need a lot of money for actually using this, do you? I mean, I don't get that. Do I have to... I mean, I get it's changed a lot. You didn't have to buy the garage before. Okay, retrieve favourite vehicle. I think, yeah, this is a H series. So I don't know if you need to get the... maybe you have another garage or something. But to get that, I'm going to need money. At least I do have the H series saved as my favourite vehicle. So I do have something that can take deliveries and trailers and whatever. Got a little tow hitch here. I did get this in the normal career mode. Pretty solid van. The only mod I've made is a... besides the load boxes and the tow hitch, the only other major mod I made was the boxers and the front. No, I'm sorry, my mind isn't putting stuff together. I've got the boxers and I have got the... don't think there's any trailer. No, I've got the boxers as well as a front sway bar and the tow hitch. For some reason, my head is just not putting things together. But yeah, I mean, I've got this. So I've got a vehicle at least. And I've got a pretty good vehicle. So even if I do need to do a lot of deliveries and stuff, which do admittedly appear to pay better, but if I need that to get the garage, I should be able to do that. Yeah, from what I'm hearing on my end, the audio is a bit better leveled now. You can hear the engine, but you can also hear the music about the same levels. I mean, the engine's quiet, but I can hear it, which is definitely an improvement over the i-Series, where I could barely hear it at all. I think this is the 5.7 V8. It is a 260 horsepower variant of the V8. So fairly solid. The front anti-roll bar I've added does make this handle a lot better. I think it's just a heavy duty one, but it had nothing to begin with, so... you know, now it resists roll when originally it did not. Really makes a night and day difference. I did also, I forgot about that mod, but I did put slightly wider tyres on because these wheels, they came on 245 width tyres originally, heavy duty tyres, and there was actually 265 width heavy duty tyres for not much money, so I also did that. It's not a whole lot different from standard though on this van. But you know, I've got a vehicle I can use because that's kind of something I'm going to need. At least my favourite isn't the i-Series, because I would argue this is better than like the starter i-Series I had in general. Just a very solid vehicle for general deliveries and stuff. As I say, I do have other deliveries, but I mean, I don't know. Do you need to retrieve them or something? I wonder if I could do the taxi job with this. I think there is like a taxi job in there. Would be kind of funny. Like, I don't have a passenger van or anything. I do have a seat which has a box in. Imagine that. Like, yeah, just sit on top of a box. I'm sure it'll be fine. This needs repositioning because that is awful parking. Back up we go. Front wheel just jiggling like that in a disconcerting way. Has got live axles front and rear. No independent suspension on this particular van. And also terrible paintwork because I kept destroying it. So, it does seem, yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems I need to buy the garage in this RLS career. But unlike certain others, I don't think there's traders here, no. But the RLS career, I just saw the back like get way down there. I think I need to buy the garages. So until that happens, I'm kind of stuck with the H-Series, as this was my favourite vehicle. I mean, even though on the non-RLS, is the... I'll just check the map, because I don't think it's... yeah. Ah, automatic route is off. Okay, that explains a fair bit. I now have the automatic route on, which most of the time works. Not every time, but at least, yeah, there is that. Come on. Where's your 260 horse? When I need it. I mean, admittedly, the auto isn't going to be the best, but the auto is easier to drive than a manual, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Even if a manual is technically better. The auto is just easy. So we've got... no, I'm not going to do an overtake on that H-Series very easily. And I don't want to hit that car. There we go. I was on the wrong side of... Well, actually, technically, because I'm from the UK, that is the right side of the road. Yes, logic, the left side is the right side. I'm sure that makes total sense. Especially when we're in a country other than my own, then I don't have to follow those laws. I just follow the laws of whatever country I'm from. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, so we've got a few things I can do here. What's in trailers? It can only take the smaller type of trailers, but I do have a tow hitch. Ah. Shuffleboard Logistics, Spearleaf Island. That pays a lot. I can't transport multiple ones of these. That ain't gonna work. So if I look here, where's the Green Pier restaurant? Is that... Okay, that's not super distanced. Turbo Burger as well, but that's timed. I mean, I don't know if I've seen the Fragile logo before. So, Big Post Parcel. I think I'll just get a bunch of them, honestly. As long as they're not timed, I should be able to do a whole bunch of these and the trailer. Should net me a fair old amount of money. I'm not so sure it's worth bothering with ones less than 100 in terms of overall value, because they're just not going to get me a whole lot. I mean, hey, I'm not getting drop frames, so it's an improvement over last time. If I go and link that up... I mean, my voice should be audible, yeah, over the music and the game and stuff. Perhaps a bit too much, but I can change that if I need. Quite easily, actually, as well. I think is this 1,400 kilos. I mean, this thing pulls quite well, as I say. I believe it's a 5.7. Just a decent, naturally aspirated 5.7 engine. So, it does get moving. Even if it's not the fastest thing in the world, it can pull weight quite well. Especially considering this isn't a diesel or anything. It does move some stuff. I'm just going to go around here. Maybe it is a little bit illegal going around corners like that, but it's fast. I think about here, it does land you with a fine if you go too quickly, so kind of going to have to slow down. And that's on red as well. There is also a traffic light problem somewhere. How close have I got to that? Very close. Actually, it's not as bad as it looks, so. Yeah, this has a CD player too. Always having a CD player is a very important feature, and this van has it, so... I mean, that makes this even better than it was originally. Considering I did get this very cheap, I think it was like 11,500, and when we're looking at the other Korea stuff, 11.5k is not a lot for one of these, especially when you're getting a good engine and everything else on top of it. I mean, it served me well. I'm not so sure if there's a single advantage to having the higher roof variant, but it's doing what it's supposed to be. I would say I'll just cut in front of them, but honestly, there's cars everywhere, and now I can. Because I don't think it fines me for going through these red lights, just certain other ones, which I may have already gone past by now. Now, 1,400 kilos. Okay, are they gonna... Yeah, they're going on that other lane. I can lose less speed because of that. Yeah, I'm towing 1,400 kilos in this trailer. And it's pulling it almost 60 miles per hour. So, that is a way to do it. Yeah, well, like, the thing about this, I don't think it's the fastest on the low end, but when you do get it up there, it just keeps pulling, even when laden with a lot of weight. The thing just keeps pulling. Almost 80 miles per hour with a 1,400 trailer, and I'm gonna have to slow a little here. So, we go. Slow down. I fear that's going to go across the lanes, and I don't think there's a speed camera on this side of Spearleaf Island. I think if I went through the other route towards the right instead of the left, then there would be an issue. I'm going to just drift over here, force them to slow down, and that'll make it easier for me to turn in. Admittedly not good driving, but it's a lot less time of mine being spent. There is a space to load in. I would change view, but I think I got a decent enough parking angle here. Precision parking, horrible. And now that's docked me a lot of pay. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know. Have I delivered everything? Ah, no, I haven't. An automatic route is somehow off. So, I don't know. If I can pick up another trailer, though, I can make this work. Make my stupidity not as much of a issue. If I just go in here, let us see what you have. You do have trailers and you do have vehicle transports. Okay, we've got those two. I'm going to take the heavier one because it actually pays pretty good. Seems like it's easy to make money here, but as I say, I don't own the garage as I loaded this in, so I'm going to have to try and get a garage. Just hope this old H-Series holds up, I guess. I mean, I don't know, like, it may just get me money incredibly quickly. Yeah. Hi, Weevo. My internet decided to work. I could probably put the bitrate up even higher than it is, to be honest, but it's given me a good stable frame rate, and I've tried to use the headlights to attach a trailer. There's the phone. There we go. It is, yeah, I got this working somehow. And this is now the RLS career. Yeah. I think it's more dark blue, but it is black and white. It's because I kind of destroyed my van, and it costs money to repaint it. But the insurance covers the damage, so it's like I'm not paying for that, and then I've just got a half miscoloured van, but it's in perfect mechanical order. I mean, I was doing the BeamNG career, and some of this stuff just got completely destroyed. I did have the MD series as well. That had the that was completely destroyed. The insurance paid a lot for it. Funny thing is also on BeamNG, I had someone rammed into this van, I think, in an ETK. And the van took it fine. The van kept going. I think their car was completely destroyed. Granted, it was like 11k the insurance had to pay. Thankfully, not me having to pay it. Yeah, this van, I think it's like a 90s, early 2000s American van. They, yeah, I think the Chevrolet Express, that's it. That's the one they've made since 98, if I'm correct. But they got more power. This one's 260 horse, which is pretty good. But I think the modern Express vans have like 400 plus horsepower. They are some powerful vans. I know there was also a Ford. I don't think there's a version of it in this game, but there was a Ford in the late 90s, early 2000s. That had a V10. A V10 in a van. Seems like the most American thing ever to me. I mean, I know if you go past these red lights in one of these areas, it does give you a fine, so I'm not going to do that. Yet. Hey, how dare your MPV beat me? I have a V8. I also have an MPV with a V8. Yeah. I mean, I think it's more a case of it works, because as I've found with this... Oh, I'm not slowing for that. As I find with this is just generally very good at doing van things in this game. So it's like, sure, it's not the most sophisticated thing, but it's like, why fix what isn't broken, I guess. You will not fine me for going above the speed limit. The speed limits in this game are weird. It's like you go 2 miles per hour over the speed limit and they fine you $100 for like 2 miles per hour. It seems a bit much of a point to panic over. I mean, this is also, it's transporting 800 kilos like it's nothing. Like, I can just drive this and not even notice pretty much that there's an 800 kilo trailer on it. There is also the vehicle delivery jobs, which are fun. And I'm going to have to go into here. I did lose a lot of pay before for bad parking, so I hope not to repeat that. Sometimes this is weird, like you have to open the map and then close it and it's like, oh, you have a delivery. I'm going to put the space here now. Ford Husky, is that, I have no idea what that is, so I'm just going to look it up and pretend I'm intelligent. Aye, that looks like it's based on a 50s thing, unless I'm being dumb. There was different ones. Aye, that looks like Toyota Hiace to me, that kind of van. I don't know. I mean, maybe they designed it to try and compete with a Hiace. I've got 2 live streaming windows and I'm only using one of them. Yeah. Yes, I just forgot it. I'm not I'm not ignorant, I just have a poor memory. Which is maybe not any better, but still. Okay, so it's telling me to go here. Ah, I think that's just the other deliveries I've got. Because I've loaded this van up with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's hope the fragile stuff isn't destroyed. I should give this a supercharger or something. Yeah, I mean, it does look like the 80s, honestly. I think it was like the trend for a while to build vans like that. I'm just going to overtake that other van. My van is the best van. Because it's miscoloured. I wonder if I could get like a zebra livery on it or something. That would be pretty funny, like a zoo van. It handles like a wild animal, I don't know. I mean, I don't know when this is exactly supposed to be from. I think it's probably 2000s, I'd guess. Because this one has the nav and stuff. Ah, 1984. Wasn't that like the year where everything was supposed to go wrong? Because of that book, like 1984, everything's going wrong in 1984. I don't know. I just find it amusing though. It's like very specific. It's like a very specific year. That like everything's supposed to go wrong. Okay, have I got it keeps turning automatic route off when I'm trying to deliver stuff. I want it to tell me where to actually take this stuff. Naturally, I'm just pretending to be dumb. I totally knew this stuff to begin with. And somehow I haven't got any dropped frames yet. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle despite being nowhere near Christmas. Try and park this thing up. I'm on the wrong side of the road, but actually, because I'm from the UK, this is the correct side of the road, and all of those people are on the wrong side of the road. I'm the one that's always correct, so that's how it works. This parking is bad. I could just ram them out the way. This van is pretty tough. Hey, do you mind? This is my van, and I am the most important. I am the main character here. Therefore, I can do whatever I want. Okay, so we've got some money. Don't know how much money I've got in total now, but there is another delivery location. I almost hit their car, but I didn't because I'm totally a good driver. It was totally not just a lucky chance. You know what? I'm just going to cut past you. Oh dear. Hi, Elena. I am driving a van. And Totally not just driving badly and running all the red lights. Foot to the floor now. And the thing just doesn't go as much as I would like it to. Oh dear, I'm going for a tree. I'm avoiding the tree. At this point, it's a miracle I've not crashed even more. Vanmobile. I should have a lot of automation vehicles in if they load in. I don't quite know how that works. I might need, like, the garage is supposedly 90 grand or something stupid, and you have to buy it in the RLS career. I can see the other location though. There's a computer somewhere else. See if I can get to that. Oh, this is taking ages. Wait, you know what I can do? Because I have a big tough van. Come on! Like, what should I show now? Like, this van, after doing that, no damage. The van takes it. Yes, I'm totally a good driver. Oh dear. I didn't hit their car, thankfully. And I can park perfectly normally. After wreaking havoc on the city streets. I mean, that gave me some money. I don't feel safe about ramming that van out the way. That is also pretty strong. I could do it on the MPV, but not that. It's a white van. There is boxes of things in the back. We don't talk about what's in the boxes. But there is boxes. I mean, it's like partially white because of the repairs and stuff. I could do some crazy stuff with the paint, I reckon, which would be fun. I think I'll do some of the car delivery missions. They're fun, and they pay quite well. I see a dot there. I wonder if that's where I can get some deliveries from. Yeah, there is blue. I mean, to be fair, the bit weight is so low, I wouldn't be surprised if it slightly messes up the colour. And this is default blue. This isn't like a fancy, nice blue. I mean, like, that orange dot, I think that might just mean it's a delivery location where you can deliver to. I don't know. Ah, yeah. I mean, it can look black, I guess. It's a very dark blue, to be fair. It's not like a light blue. Some blues are a lot more vibrant. So the delivery that way. I'm just going to cut across the road there in a totally not illegal way. I mean, this van is brilliant. Like, you can basically push people off the road and it doesn't hurt it at all. Right, you know, you're not in the way, but I just feel like it, so I'm just going to ram you off the road. Stop it! You're getting away from me. Stop being so fast. Oh, fine. You get away. I need to turn down here anyway. Yeah, it's kind of navy blue. I mean, I can see that. This is the default colour the van came in. The bits that are not in blue are the bits that got wrecked and kind of needed replacing with new panels, so as you can imagine, I've wrecked the van quite a bit and I'm still driving it. I don't know what the mileage is. I think it might actually say in this game with accuracy 101,000, is it? It lists it as like 1,000,000 miles. I'm somehow doubting it's that much. There is the phone, so I can see what else there is actually other than deliveries. And hopefully pull into here. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I could paint this van black, honestly. Oh, look at that delivery. 1,171 with bonuses. That's going to be incredible. And I think he's put the automatic route off again. I told you about this. I was going to say I told you about this wheel. It's not a wheel, it's just the map. Now even the wheel's getting blamed for things it didn't do. Yeah, the evil van. I could make it red actually as well, because it would be sporty. I mean, I don't think there's a mod for it, but I would like to have cat ears on stuff. That would actually be funny. Because you can get cat ears in real life. I should put some on the Citroen, honestly. Should put some cat ears on that. I don't know if it would work with a car that actually has a mustache, though. White flag. Actually, you know, I could, what I could do, I could paint it red. Red goes, yeah. I mean, what I could do, though, I'm thinking, I could paint this red and I could call it the red flag. As in, like, something is wrong with this van. You can see it from a mile away. This is not a van you should be going anywhere near. Yeah, it is big. So it's a long wheelbase as well, so it would definitely be a huge red flag. I feel like I should do that because the nickname and everything, it just works. I don't think you can name it, but we can always call it. The white van. I mean, there is a white van here. I'm having ideas. Just gonna gently go up onto that rear bumper. Then I'm gonna use my powerful engine. Yeah, that was totally that white van that hit you. That wasn't actually me, just to confirm. That had nothing to do with me. Because I went down the other way. I couldn't have done that. How is the front end? Is the front end... Yep. That's how tough it is. Like, there is damage in this game and everything, but the front end is just fine. Like, you wouldn't know there's anything wrong with it. I'll probably need to go back to exterior cam to park this up. I want me bonuses. Honestly, it takes money off your pay if you park it slightly badly. It's easy enough to just reposition the thing. There we go. I wonder if I can remove the number plates. Or the number plate. Yeah, there's two. I wonder if I can remove the number plates. That would be suitably evil. Then no one would know it was me. Yeah. I mean, it is a van. This is a van. So, what's that there? I mean, there's like a, there's the tip upright. I've not had to use that. Ah, I'm messing this up bad. Okay, put the parking brake on. Which is also the phone key. I didn't think that through. I'm just going to leave that like that, I think. Kid-friendly GTA. I mean, yeah. Pretty much. Kid-friendly GTA does exist, though. It's a Simpsons Hit and Run. Which was actually based on the... it was based on the GTA engine of its time as well. Trying to get that thing to, like, show. So what, are they previously loaned vehicles with high mileage? I think that's like some car dealer. Yeah, illegal effort. I mean, the thing is, though, if I remove the number plates, this thing is totally nondescript. No one's going to notice with this paint job that this van, what this van is. So no one's going to notice. I mean, talking of illegal, I do actually have this police vehicle. I have this, like, detective vehicle, and I put it on full racing slicks, and it's still got, like, all the police equipment in, and, I mean, I'm totally sure that's not illegal. I have to do something with the keys, though, because the parking brake is, like, crossing over with the phone key, so... So if I go P, does that show it? I mean, it's part of the mod, so... Ah, yeah, I can change it. So if I go and... Ah, no, it's because I'm on the wheel. I don't know, I think if I just disconnect the wheel temporarily, I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you probably don't even have to be good at drawing, honestly, for this thing to be noticeable. As long as you get the fundamentals. I think that's actually a thing with most just good character design. As long as you can, like, pair something back to the absolute fundamentals, it will, work. So if I go for 0 on the numpad, I don't think that's done it. The, phone. No, I don't. Apparently, I'm using the mouse now to open the phone. There we go. Number pad 0. That should work. So, yes, the totally not evil van, who totally doesn't do evil things for evil reasons. Oh, and I also disconnected the wheel. Yeah. A simple 2D job. I mean, that's probably all the police need, honestly. But still, I'm sure there's a million vans just like this one. I'm sure it's totally not distinctive in any way whatsoever. So they'll never find me. I mean, the thing about the, the police Pessimo I had, I think that's, oh, look at that payment. I think the police van had, not police van, I think the detective Pessimo I have, that is a... That had the number plate unrecognised because it only has a rear number plate, and I got rid of, and I had a trailer on, so I go past the speed cameras and it's like number plate unreadable. Found that pretty amusing. The number, I mean, yeah, imagine if I could actually put like a phone number on the side. That would be a terrible way to get found out. Oh. Are you on my premise? It's just backing up. It's like, no, I've seen what you've done. It was like, it actually saw me and then it just tried to back away. My van is still fine. And I also need to, there we go. Like, why does it keep turning the automatic route off? I do not know. But it's like that ETK was just backing up. It's like, nope, I'm not paid enough to deal with this. Yeah, I mean, the number plate, that's exactly why I thought of removing them. If there's no number plate, no one knows what to report. But if I had a phone number on the side, that would just be, that would probably be the dumbest way to get caught. This is a shortcut. I don't think you're supposed to drive it this way, but I'm obviously above the law, as I have shown many times. Power. This is actually not too bad off-road either. Oh dear, going for a slight drifting do. Yeah, like, it was that van in front, I'm sure, that's done all the crimes, not me. It wouldn't ever be me. Okay, so it wants the box dropping off somewhere up here. Quite a distance. It's probably going to the island. Alright. Stopping. That's enough. I'm just getting you out the way. This is my side of the road now. I claimed it. Yeah, there is actually a modern ETK from the 2010-ish kind of era. There is also an SUV that's a mod, but there is an ETK 1300 SUV. Does this thing still drive, I wonder? Oh. I mean, I get used to some things being drive-throughable. And then that happens. Oh, well. Oh, there's a load in the van, and I'm not making money from this. Slow traffic. Yeah. I don't think I can steal cars, unfortunately. So, I've caused a massive incident here. So, there is a recovery menu. There's a garage here, apparently. Is this the one like I have? Yes, it is. The insurance will be paying for this, which is apparently higher cost than it was. But everything pays more. Yeah, oatmeal raisin cook. I should make that an actual thing. I mean, I've not got stream elements working on this, but if you could add a crow, that would be good. Might be able to do it on avatars, I don't know. So, garage listings. There's all my cars. Oh, I can get the sport van. I can get the sport van. It's not perfect, but that thing is quick. So if I go my vehicles. This apparently also needs a repair. That literally had a damaged bumper and a broken windshield. It wasn't that damaged. It was still fully drivable. Yeah, I mean, there is a market somewhere. Now, rolling chassis. That looks cheap and possibly pretty quick. No, I don't think it has an engine even. I think that's so you can build them up or something. And a Lansdale chassis. Why is that so pricey? You can actually buy one of them, but a complete car for less than that. Unless the price have massively changed. I could get a Cadillac. The Cadillacs are cheap. Okay, so most of them seem to have 194 horse on them. They're not actually that slow. And then there's a Delta. So I think that's like projects or something. Yeah, so that's that can't be everything, surely. Online, Soilad online dealers. Dacia. I mean, I think Dacia's, aren't they just like very similar to Renault nowadays? I think they used to be a little different. Oh, you can buy that. You can buy a little chassis for a truck. And then that's basically a roll cage. That's not even a vehicle at that point. I just realised my head is blocking all the stuff, which isn't ideal. So, there's fast automotive, which are very expensive. I mean, I did try and add the automation cars, and it's supposed to recognise them, but for some reason they're not showing up. Why are they all so pricey? I feel like just buying a Cadillac at this point because it would be fun. A big boaty Cadillac from the 1980s. Import dealership. There's a BMW. Yeah, they're also expensive, but then the Cadillacs are just absurdly cheap. I think it's because it's a mod. Private. Is this where it's going to be with the automation ones? Oh, there's my van, but more expensive than I paid. There is there's S-Series. I mean, some of them are mods, which I thought are disabled, but apparently not. Wait, a Bakey? A Barkey? I don't know. But it was rebadged as a Nissan. I don't know. So is that the term for truck? I'm just completely misreading it. Ooh, there's an Oldsmobile. It's an Oldsmobile with no power whatsoever. I think I might just buy a Cadillac. But I don't know, maybe my sport truck will have actually repaired by now anyway. Not sport truck, sport van. Oh, got a few seconds left on that. The H-Series has repaired. Just waiting for just over 5 seconds and then I'll be able to use it. Hi, Ket. I had a few accidents and I totally didn't ram people off the road. I'm a good driver. Yeah, so this is something I've built. This is brilliant. My Lansdale with far too much power. Yay, oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal raisins are the best, obviously. We all love oatmeal raisins. Who wouldn't love oatmeal raisin cookies? The most deceitful cookie ever. Did I scrape my alloys? Ah, so that's where that garage is. I feel like I've broke the steering already. I don't know. This is pretty tough, actually. The map. So, what have we got to? There's a lot of delivery locations. I think I'll go around here. Seems close enough. Come on. I mean, the thing is a bit wobbly and soft, but it's so quick. Ah, bit of a jump. Ah, understeer. I've given it all-wheel drive and it's still understeering. There we go. Actually, vehicle transport, so I can have a go with them. Because I did say they are fun. So we can go put that off. Put the engine off so it hopefully doesn't drink all my fuel away. Yeah. Imagine if you could actually mod this so the delivery said oatmeal raisin cookie boxes. Light truck. So I think that's what they call utes commonly, if I'm not wrong. So car jockey. There is a 2-litre LX. You know what? The KC4 is good. The exhaust shot, that's pretty close actually, and it pays surprisingly well for almost no distance. For transporting a entry-level American boat, basically. I mean, it does have almost 200 horse still, so it's not the slowest thing. Come on. I mean, these jobs are easy because you just have to move the cars, and sometimes not even that far. This just doesn't have the grip I would have expected, considering how little power it has. More pickup truck. I think I can understand that. I mean, so yeah, would it be something like the key trucks, I guess, but probably larger than a key truck. But I know they are still body on frame and stuff, as opposed to being car based. The Hilux. Yeah, they just call Hiluxes trucks here because they're not like the American ones, but we just don't get American trucks, so all we get are like the smaller Euro ones and the Japanese ones as well, which are pretty much the same thing size-wise. I parked that okay. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like the Grand Marshal. I'd usually get a nicer one though. It's not my favourite one of them because it's a cheap one. And there's much nicer versions. There is, let's see. Oh, this looks fun. Or we could drive a limousine, but it doesn't pay as well. The limousine would be fun, but I think it's slower and doesn't pay as well. I have no idea how much power this makes. Probably quite a lot. And it's also got a manual. They call it Elite Custom, so it's probably going to be quite a fast, customised version. Seems you get money more easily in this, though, than the default career, the RLS one. Let's see how quick I can get this. Over torque whisk already. That's a sign I'm not driving in a dangerous way whatsoever. This is also not my car that I'm taking to almost 120. While also trying to read the chat all at the same time while driving. Because I multitask. Oh yeah, the Ranger. I think the Ranger is also something... We got that at least at one point here. They did one, I think, that was based on, like... It was based on a Ford Focus or something. I don't know if they got that outside of America, but... That was interesting to me. Because you could basically get a Focus RS powertrain. Maybe with a bit less power. Oh, European, Chinese vehicles in general, I think they're getting a lot more popular now than they used to be. Oh, locked up the brakes there. Yeah, yeah, chatting and driving. I mean, I like to use the term texting and driving because, well, I'm not actually using the text box, but still. I feel like it's a funnier play on words. You're not supposed to text and drive, but I do it anyway. Because I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer, therefore I'm allowed to do it. There is a car jockey again. None of these pay all that well. I think there's also distance. I kind of like this though because it's like there's no fear. If I wreck the car, it's not me that's going to have to pay for it. And my LG monitor is doing the LG monitor thing of saying it's going to turn off. Western, Belasco, Southern. You know what? Let's take someone's MPV and let's see how fast I can get this thing. Just because I know this thing is slow. It's definitely slower than my one, but it should be funny to just see how quick I can get this to go. Okay. Is it a manual or an auto? It is an auto. I think most of these are autos. Easier to drive at least. Foot to the floor. Going over the divider. I'm not sure the hubcaps will last. Sometimes they fly off on these vehicles. Come on. I want to do 110 in this. If I can do 110 miles per hour in this thing, I'll be quite happy. I am not lifting off. I am just going down here. You know what? It holds speed better than I was expecting. For a fairly normal one. I'm doing some rallying in this MPV. The Nissan 1400 and NP200 sounds almost like the NV200. I don't know, maybe it's a rebrand or something. I know if there's an NV200 here. Dacia Logan. I think I've heard of Dacia Logan. I can't remember that much of it, but I'm guessing it's just like a car-based truck. Yeah, they were like, should I go forwards? No, this madman's heading right towards me. Come on, jump. This does not have the power. I wonder if I can teleport the van round here. That'll make things more convenient. I mean, I took that van to some pretty extreme speeds. That minivan, I mean, so... You know, I think it will go R. Yes! Here is the van. It is now slightly less blue, I think. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's the same amount blue. The insurance had to pay for all the damage, so it's not my problem anymore. There is, Come on, I've had an idea. Let's jump this thing. Whee! I just got this thing repaired. I am not good at this game. You see, that's what I love about it, though. Like, it can take that and still somehow keep driving. It doesn't steer very well to the left. There we go. Just a perfectly normal day driving my van. I mean, it takes a lot of abuse. But I can now get something else to drive, which is totally not my vehicle. I mean, I just knew I shouldn't jump that, but I kind of had to. Ooh, let's see, this one. What is it that's near? Velasco Auto, is that... Wait, is Jefferson Motors? That might be one that's literally round the corner. Yes, the Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile with a vinyl roof and everything. Okay, it's an auto. Probably doesn't make a lot of power, and I've also blocked the entryway with my van. There we go, just going to drive round the corner and get, like, paid 400 Beam coin for it. I call it Beam coin. Sounds almost like Bitcoin, but I don't know if it has even an official name for the currency. Don't know how much money I've got at this point. So, there's one car jockey here. Well, looks like I'm driving a slightly nicer MPV. Sometimes it's fun to just drive, like, kind of boring cars at dumb speeds. Yes, I have the sport version, so I'm allowed to go fast. Every time I come down here now, I'm just going to see that van. I've kind of blocked myself in, though. Or blocked myself out, should I say. That will do. I made money for doing very little. The best way to make money. Okay, so car... you know what? I'll try taking this. Pessimist Street Tune sounds like fun. This thing is going to be fast. I'd imagine it's also all-wheel drive, knowing how these are. And that's good, because that means we can go at insane levels of speed. Oh dear. I'm going a little too fast, I think. It's not hard to drive, I'm just pushing it too hard. Onwards, mighty tuner vehicle of sorts. I mean, I can't even pay too much attention to how quick it's going most of the time, because I actually have to try and keep the things somewhat in one piece. Come on. Just remember, this isn't my car, so if it does get wrecked, it's not my fault. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There we go. I mean, I think this is probably the most fun way to make money in this game, and it's pretty time efficient as well. Oof. Did something to a fun bumper there. And the engine is now turned off. I think I've no, I haven't destroyed the engine. Anyway, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to know I'm correct there. I am always correct, though. I mean, imagine that, like, imagine just me believing I'm the main character and I can get away with anything, and then someone just gets their car and it's, like, in a million pieces. Because someone with main character syndrome destroyed it. I think this is pretty quick. Don't know what variant it is. I didn't bother to check. I think it's a TT Sport, if I'm seeing correctly. No. I don't know. It's a T-Sport, is it? 2400 Ti, so it's pretty quick in general. I'm slightly amazed people trust me with their cars at this point. I've already bumped it. Just going down that ramp. Yeah, this is nice. We're an electric car, which I will read in a moment. Probably when I'm going 120 on the highway. Oh yeah, Optimal Energy went bankrupt. The car was a concept and it was called the Jewel, which I think makes sense. I guess it's like calling the Nissan Leaf. I guess it's the same concept. And the designer also designed the XJ220. I mean, well, the XJ220 was good. I feel like now every time I can see the XJ220 though, I'll only remember my JX270, which was just actually pitifully slow. The one that the wheel built. That was, it looked cool, but was pretty slow. I mean, the XJ220 was actually fast. But, it's interesting to hear. I don't know. I mean, I'm also trying to read it while going insanely quick. Somehow I didn't have a crash while doing all of that. Yeah, I am the main character. I am the main character, therefore I can do everything I want. I mean, how am I actually even doing this? How haven't I wrecked this I-series yet? I can see the pedals go actually on my screen. It might be hidden on there, but I can see the pedals. Ow. Oh well, this car getting a bump or two, it's not my issue. I'm the main character, therefore I can do everything I want to other people's cars. There we go. Into the space. Yeah, I probably should slow down and read properly. Yeah, so if I went bankrupt and the car was a concept, it's called the Duel, but the designer also designed the XJ220. I did read that, but I read it in like different pieces because I couldn't read that all at once going 120 miles per hour. Oh, the Bastion Hot Lap Special. This is probably going to be insanely quick. And all the better for it. Okay, so... I mean, there is a speed camera along that road, so I mean, it might seem slower taking it up these hills, but I don't have to follow the speed limits this way, so it's better. Whee! I don't know, is it surprising that I've not damaged this thing in the slightest yet? This drives nicely though. Ah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of concepts that I think just never made it quite. Which is somewhat upsetting because some good cars missed out. There was, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think there was like a, Citroen C5 convertible concept or something that never made it to production. Something like that. Well, the concept for my car was actually a convertible. It was quite interesting. Yeah. Don't know how to read. How can you write, though, if you can't read? Surely the two go in hand in hand. I guess that's just not a question we ask. I could turn the stability control off on this. It would be quicker. This thing really does carry speed. I wonder how much money I'm making. Ooh, almost hit that bridge. Oh well, not my car. Somehow I don't think I've damaged this thing in the slightest. When given this much power, I would feel surely I would damage it. But apparently I'm not going to. And now there's no parking, no parked cars blocking my entryway. Drop this car off. Imagine if it says that was a perfect parking job. It was good, it wasn't perfect. Okay, so we've got the Lansdale and we've got the H series, which needs repairing because of what I did to it. Is this a garage? I mean, you probably need to buy it. I think you do in this game generally. 500,000. I'm too cheap for that. I mean, I wonder if I can buy any interesting cars. The car jockey. Ah, yes, magic. I mean, I guess that makes perfect sense. I don't think this car is quite as fast as the others, but I'm still going to try and drive this as quick as I possibly can. It's a wizard emoji. I need to try something. It came with a different wizard for me. But anyway. Yes, he is getting gambled. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go out that way because it's like 1 hour. Oh well, I went out anyway. Come on, totally not Mustang. Did a bit of a slide there. This thing does slide a bit more than the others. And reaccelerate. Look, it's not my fault if I slide into you, traffic cars. I'm going to just blame this vehicle, even though it's not the vehicle's fault. Well, that was a way to take that corner. Did I misspell slots or something? I thought I would change it to gamble and I forgot that I changed it to gamble. Speed! Speed in a car from the 1960s. Like, it doesn't have any brakes, ABS, so it's going to lock up the brakes if I try and use them too much. Speed. Oh dear, that's too big a jump. Somehow I didn't damage it. Almost hit there a family MPV, but it's okay, I didn't. I'm the main character, I never make mistakes. Main characters never make mistakes. Do you mind? You're supposed to just go through the stoplights because it's convenient for me. There we go. Will it say how much money I've got, I wonder? How much I got for this job? If I open the phone, we can see what there is. It's not letting me open it there for some reason. Oh, that's because I changed the hotkey, that's why. I think there might be a taxi job. Not available while walking. I'm just thinking, what could I actually do a taxi job with? That would be funny. And how Darken goes in the slots again. The natural choice, I'm sure. I mean, I did put the Lansdale here somewhere. There's not really any passenger space. Okay, see you, Revo. Sometime. I'll try to deliver you a car that's totally not destroyed. Because like we all know, I'm perfect at driving cars and not damaging them. Not like I destroyed a van twice in one stream. Anyway, will this let me do the taxi job, I wonder? Or does it factor in the cargo boxes and that? So to say I can't do it. So go 0. Okay, so is there... I've got the phone up. Wait, you can bring it up while driving, I think. Yes, you can. Ah, okay. I've worked out the taxi job. I mean, I do have my mall cop equipment, so that's why that radio thing is there. That looks like it's half fallen out of the car. It's because this is a mall cop vehicle. Presumably a very angry mall cop, given how it's such a powerful, aggressive vehicle. The mall cop was tired of being looked down on by the regular police, so he made his mall cop car even faster. Totally official law. Ah, okay, so he's going to want me to park here, I think. Oh, I don't even have to park, apparently. So I don't even need extra seats to do the taxi job, which is interesting. I might buy myself something to use as a taxi, which is kind of fun if slow. Hi, how do I read that? I don't know. Just one moment. Hakai laser? I don't know. I'm probably reading it wrong, sorry, but... yeah, I'm driving this... I'm trying to do the taxi job in my angry mall cop car. I don't know what to call it, but... It's this. And it's got a V8 and all-wheel drive. I didn't seem to pay a lot. Oh, I've got 30 grand, but... I mean, I can do deliveries in this. This is insanely powerful for what it is. And I've also turned the engine off somehow. Or just stalled it. Same thing, really. I mean, it does bounce a little. It's not too bad, but still. Now, trailer delivery. We can take trailers with this. Spearleaf Island Logistics. Sure, I'll try a trailer. Which is gonna spawn back here, unless the RLS career has changed it. The trailers do spawn way back around here. Yes, there we go. I think it did soften up the front suspension because it was once front wheel drive and I had to try and get this working. That's a way to attempt to connect a trailer. So now I need the L. That's the connection key. So I've kind of damaged the back of my Angry Mall Cop mobile. What's going on here? It does not seem to want to find traction at all with a 1400 kilo trailer. It seems almost as if it's still front wheel drive, but I'm pretty sure I converted it to all. I can go in low range. Okay, low range is fixed there. My Lansdale is not having a good time of this. And then it's overheating. I think I'm going to have to just put it in low range because it's the only way this thing's actually going to grip. And the door is out of shape because the thing just had no stiffness to it. At least I do have low range, but it's a bit odd that it needs to be in low range to even move this. I can't even go flat out because of this nature. Just go around here because they're in the way. The car is getting very hot, as is shown on like the left of the speedometer. So if I go down into, I'll try third, and then I'll go to... I have just realized, okay, I had the parking brake. I was driving this with a parking brake on. The car is fine. It's just I was trying to drive this with the brake on, so I was dragging the rear wheels along. You see, it's not actually that bad when you use the car properly, which I was not doing. There's a lot of traffic here. Oh no, I do not have the brakes to stop there. I think I hit someone, but I hit them with a trailer, so it won't have done any damage to my car. These brakes could definitely do with being a little better. That was me, like, full on the brakes for a time there. And then we've got to park this trailer, which is much larger than my car. Brake smoke going everywhere. Nothing like something I've built when there's overheating brakes. Precision parking horrible. I tried, okay. The rear brakes are just like on fire pretty much. I was putting those rear brakes under a lot of work. There is one trailer, which I will take. These brakes are still extremely hot. So we can try and connect that. I do like me crazy vehicle though. Probably don't want to get on the brakes too hard because they are overheating. I could go with a race steering wheel, honestly. It would be sporty. Those rear brakes are still like glowing. The fronts are fine, I think. It's just the rears. Going faster will obviously help because it will give them a chance to cool down. That's my logic and I'm sticking to it. And now I'm having to use the brakes again because there's not much space. This is why brakes are not usually made of cheese. Okay, I've kind of gone the less efficient way, but it's working for the time somehow. Should be able to find a route around here. These brakes are like... You could use these brakes to cook an entire meal. Although it would probably burn the meal if they are that hot. Probably need better brakes back there. I mean, to be fair, it is towing like 400 kilos effortlessly. I think the brakes are finally fixed somewhat. No, they're overheating again. They were temporarily fixed. Ow. Had a bit of a bump. And the mall cop has safely delivered your delivery. How was that precision parking horrible? It is literally in the space. You have insulted my parking for the last time. So, if we go to the... No, I'm confusing the phone and the actual parking brake still. Real estate. BeamNG.drive. I kind of want to buy a dumb car though, like the Cadillac or something. I don't think I have any bank account money. You need to be in a repo vehicle. I don't need... I mean, it's not showing anything when I click on it. Could take a photo, apparently. I think you might have to do that as part of one of the jobs, though. I think, events. I could do race events. I could do race events in this van. Target time 32. I mean, I don't know if it'll let me use this, I don't know if it'll let me use the minivan here for it, but it would kind of be fun to race it. Even with the brakes being as bad as they are, and I've still left the parking brake on. I am apparently right close to this race event, though. So I don't know, do I have to be in a certain vehicle or something? You exited the staging zone. Okay, all rewards are cut by 50% if they are below your best time. I think I just start this and it'll go. Ah, so that's how you just start the race. You just like go onto the line and then start. This doesn't feel so bad. Oh dear, I'm going off the track after I say that. I think it was made for rally cars. Kind of, I am lost as to where to go to. I've kind of taken a bad route around there, I think. Somehow I have made it through the checkpoints, just I've done a terrible job of it. Well, that paid. think if I could go to a Chinatown garage. What's wrong with the front there? Like, it displays damage. I think it's just because this thing doesn't have any stiffness, so it, like, flexes all over the place, and then the game assumes it's broken in places. Exiting event, yes. Race cancelled, okay. I do have a vehicle that might actually be good at racing. Less powerful than this, but just generally a decent performance car. Which is the Pessimo with the turbo. And the all-wheel drive. I think the garage is somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. Also, the speed cameras are, which is not ideal. Oh, I stalled the thing. Now, would it be somewhere... If I remember correctly, I'm completely struggling. I think I found it. Yes. I found the garage. I was totally not just getting lost and confused. It even has a fridge. I'm not sure that's meant to be a fridge, though. Okay, computer. I mean, that Pessimo is probably pretty quick. The van needs repairing, because I wreck this thing all the time. What vehicles is there, I wonder? There is... The Bastion is expensive. And too expensive, maybe. Maybe not. Is that all-wheel drive? No, that's rear-wheel drive. I could get myself another MPV. A lot of these are pricey, though. There's a blue book there, which is also too expensive. I mean, everything in this career mode version seems to be expensive. Oh, that Oldsmobile. Derby Oldsmobile is nothing. Might just get that one. I think you might also be able to sell these things on. Bronco the Tank. 4x4. Some of these modded ones are cheaper, though, by the looks of it. The rolling chassis, which have pretty much nothing to them. I mean, I kind of want to race the Cadillac, just because it would be funny to do some races in that. I think it's just general private and everything. The Rider chassis. Well, that's an interesting thing. There's a diesel BMW. Kind of want something that would just be fun to throw around. The Derby Oldsmobile seems interesting. That does half-mate power. But I also want a Cadillac. So that's $12.90. $12.80. The cheapest one is $12.80. $425 V8. Because some of them, I think they list the same horsepower, but they are actually different. 425 V8 auto. I think that HT 4100 is earlier, or maybe not. '79, 77. Okay, that might be the newer engine. I think they're gonna list the same horsepower regardless. And then there is, where is it? There should be, yeah, private. There might be one there. Brougham de-elegance. Don't think it makes too much difference. I think I did leave this on. But I will be using it, so it's not a big issue. Can go into reverse. Can see out the back of this, which is more than can be said for certain vehicles that you can get. And I feel like I'm going to have to fit it through a gap. Well, not have to, but I'm going to anyway. Fit it through a gap that is not Lansdale sized. Maybe it is Lansdale size, just barely. There is some damage on the back here. Not that it's too noticeable. And I made it out of a garage. Speed up. The traffic light changed to red, but I don't have to obey that because I'm the main character. As we all know. Ah! Bumped me car a little. I mean, the Cadillacs are normally cheap in this with... It's just the mod, I think, messing with it, honestly. But it's still going to be fun to just throw that thing around. That was your fault. Totally your fault. My Lansdale is okay after that. Definitely less damaged than their ETK. I should admit it was my fault, but my car is fine. Like, I don't think the radiator's even gone. I mean, I lost what, a headlight. Just dump this car here. It'll be in people's way, but anyway. So is that Cadillac, actually. That's in the other, I would say AI. I don't think they're that intelligent, given the decisions they make. Negotiate price. Cheap enough is never cheap enough. Can usually get something off the way Beam works. Negotiation failed. Fine, I'll just pay full price. Multi-vehicle discount. I'll get this one. I mean, it's cheaper to repair the vehicle, so that's something. No free inventory slots. Does that mean I have to get rid of a car? I feel like it was bound to happen eventually. I mean, there's going to be a vehicle. Oh, I don't even have this garage. I mean, I have my Lansdale still. In whatever state of damage that might be in. But I wanted to buy this, and it said I've got no slots. Very odd. I mean, if I go to the R key for the recovery menu, I might be able to just taxi. That's going to cost money, but okay, fine. I'll just pay because it's more convenient. My vehicles. How am I supposed to get the MD series out of here? That doesn't seem like something that's going to come very easily. The Pessima needs repair. And got the K series. That would be quick. Oh, you know what? I've got this Covert. So I can repair the Pessima. Oh, well, that needs repairing, apparently. The Lansdale after that small impact. Probably better off repairing that than other ones. Don't really use the Pessima. I mean, as I say, if I'm out of garage slots, what am I meant to do with that? This is probably going to be fun to throw around. It's basically a Covert. I put a turbo on the engine and removed pretty much everything else. And then I put Sport 165 tyres on. So I think this could be a fun thing to just try some racing with. It doesn't seem to have any severe longevity issues with the engine or anything, surprisingly enough. So if we go, yeah, the phone key. There is probably going to be racing. Yeah, racing events. Target 32. Like, I think this thing is actually quick, though. It maybe doesn't seem it, but I think it also only has a 4-speed transmission. But I think this thing is actually pretty quick. We also don't have ring mirrors to try and fit through here, so it's pretty small. I mean, it's not safe. It's about the least safe thing you could have. But it was definitely cheap to buy and build for the performance you're getting. I mean, it doesn't even seem to want to overheat, which is interesting. Maybe it's because there's no weight to drag around. Lack of ABS is not great, though. I don't think any Corvettes have ABS, even the higher end ones. Over the bumps we go. I mean, it is just a learner-driver vehicle, so it should maybe not be a surprise. It's very basic. It was cheap because it's a learner-driver vehicle, though, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try and build something I can play with the drag races for, and coincidentally, a pretty good track car. Don't know how it'll be off-road, but it's not on full racing slicks, so I don't think it'll be too bad. 150 horsepower and probably like 900 kilos or whatever's left. Now I've reduced the weight. So, am I on the start line? I think I need to be on the start line to start. Okay. I think I've got this done. Yeah, this feels so much better than the Lansdale. It's just light. I mean, it's not an actual rally car. I just don't think it would have the grip on the 165 width tyres, but they are sport tyres for all it's worth. I mean, I did handbrake turn that, which is a little quicker, because I did take the wrong route, but handbrake turning has somewhat brought it back. And then we'll go on to the second lap. I feel like if I can get used to this, I can go pretty quickly. I mean, I pulled whatever weight I could out of it because it's a cheap way of getting performance. And it is already a pretty light vehicle. Okay, so I want to go down here. That's what I wasn't doing before. I mean, I think it's a torque risk. That's why it has the engine on the kind of orange, but I don't think it's actually damaged anything. It's just that there's a risk of it getting damaged. So it looks a lot more dangerous to the engine health than it actually is in reality. It's actually pretty fun. I mean, it really isn't bad at gripping here, considering what it is and that how cheaply it was put together. Bit of struggle for traction up there. I mean, if I were to put better tyres and wheels on it, it would probably not be bad. I don't think the diff is great, but it doesn't have to be. Granted, larger wheels would probably transfer less power to the road. So it wants 35. Although this isn't technically a race machine, it does have pretty low weight and decent power at 150 horse, so I don't imagine it being that bad. Oh dear. I mean, it kind of bounced. Yeah, I think it's fine, mechanically speaking. But I don't want to wreck the thing. I'm going to just leave it here for this particular race, because while it's in still decent mechanical shape, I can try and do more races with this before I completely throw the thing away. So if we go... I think it's a phone for that key, so... Race events. It says target. Okay. The target is pretty difficult there. I can take this to the garage, and I can see how that works out. Because if I upgrade the tyres on this, I reckon this could actually handle a lot of speed. Knowing my luck, it'll say it needs repairing though, and charge me money for that. I mean, the windscreen's broke. Like, I don't have a not radiator, I don't have a roll cage or anything. The alignment does actually feel a little off. Like, the thing takes a lot of abuse for such a little car. I don't know if I can run that light. Maybe it'll give me a penalty. And I don't want to pay that. So I'm just going to wait. Yeah, it's gone green for this route. So I'm going to take it. I mean, as I said, I don't think that orange is actually anything to worry about. It's giving me a warning for my non-existent door. I mean, this is a decent vehicle overall, though. So the garage has been placed somewhere around here. I mean, the small size of this vehicle definitely has its uses. Like, I didn't think I was ever going to do race career stuff with it, but this is how things sometimes work out. I mean, it doesn't have all-wheel drive. That is actually much worse. It's completely damaged that front wheel. I thought it was just minor alignment stuff. No, it's completely torn that wheel out. So, parts customization. Maybe I don't need to repair it. Maybe I can just, like, cheese it here. So, I think if we go to the front suspension, there should be, yeah, independent front. I don't need to change this specifically. I just need to give it some really nice grippy tyres and wheels. That should give it a lot of performance. So if I go front struts, front sway bars, front wheel hubs, it'll be here, I think. Well, hey, apparently despite being the absolute base model, it does have disc brakes, so that's a benefit. Also less pressure on them. So we've got 13 by 5. If I could get like 15s, 15 by 7, I can probably go to like 17s or something. Nah, there is 16 by 8. I mean, like, that looks crazy. However, that's not bad on this chassis with how I've built it. They would look terrible on a normal Corvette, but still, on this they're fine. Yeah, C50S. They look like much more normal 16x8s. So what's the difference there? I mean, they look like they're for a D-series or something. Okay, so the colourable ones, I think they look like the largest I will get on this car. They're not that expensive. So then we can probably go back. So they're the front wheels. It's on Sport. If I can get Rally on here. There's Asphalt Rally, not Off-Road Rally though. There should be somewhere on one of these sets of wheels there should be Rally. Which I do want this thing to grip, so 16x8. If I go with the C60Ds, do they have different tyres available? I mean, the Sport, I actually do want full-out rally tyres. And I should be able to get something, but yeah, I don't want the forelug. There's 15x8, which are smaller but the same width. Maybe they will be worth a shot. Ah, yes. So you can get rally on the you can get proper rally tyres on the 15" x 8. 225 widths, which I think are virtually the same my Citroen supports, although that supports 215 as well. So I'll see what there is overall. So we've got 15x8 Dreed Rally Pro. Oh, Ulder Basket Weave. I think they might be what's on an ETK or something similar to that. They are not expensive. Grey Ulder Basket Weave. They are extremely cheap, and I think they will support the rally tyres. There's mud terrain as well. I think for general rally use, the rally tyres, as you would perhaps expect, would be better. So these Ulder Basket Weaves, they're extremely cheap, they look decent, and they support the rally tyres. So I think I'll do the same with the rear. Keep this thing generally cheap, but also extremely quick. I mean, there is 5 look, I don't think I need to do that. I think you can get decent enough 15s on this too. Wait, there's 15x10 Ibishu Turbo rear wheels, which are wider, I must say. They're more expensive, but they are wider. If I could get these on the front and rear, I mean, they look a little odd, but this whole car is a little odd. So 15x10, I think they're about as wide as I'm going to get, to be quite honest. (15x10) and there's off-road. There's not rally as far as I can tell. There was on the fronts, even if they're narrower. So they were 15x8, I think. I think they were 15x8 basket weave, which were the cheap ones. Yeah, there we go. Grey Ulder basket weave, and they are extremely cheap, and they also have like 225 rally tyres available. That's going to unlock the performance that's available, I think, on this car. For, as I say, for not much money. For my stripped out learn to drive a Corvette. I do believe if I save this, it's going to be a good idea, because I've made some progress today. I don't know how it's going to take to this transmission, but I believe if I'm to get the speed out of this, because I was so far off what it actually wanted me to do on that kind of rally stage. It's still not the best car. I mean, still fundamentally it is just a learner driver Corvette, but it now actually has good wide tyres. Instead of a 165 sport tyres, it's got 225 rally tyres. Not changing out the wheel hubs or anything, it's just these wheels go straight on and they should provide a pretty large improvement in general. Still no ABS, so I mean that's a downside. Still no super fancy brakes, but I think tyres are where it's at with this personally, because you can do a lot with the tyres. Do not want to speed up too much through these stoplights. Or just generally break the speed limit because it doesn't like it. Yeah, there's a camera logo. Not sure if that's a traffic light camera. There's a speed camera sign up ahead. I do not want to break the speed limit and get fined and lose money. As irritating as it is to wait. Come on. I'm trying to drive my totally normal learner driver car. I mean, people would probably be scared. If they had to learn to drive in a car in this config, it would be terrifying. Over torque risk, naturally, due to a massive turbo I've thrown on this engine. But it's only a risk. It's like, it doesn't actually seem to over torque. I think it just gets close to the torque limit of the engine. So as long as I don't try and push more than about 150 or so horse through this, that is actually putting out now, it should be fine. Because all I've done to this engine, I've basically taken a learner driver Covert engine, or the 1.5 overhead cam engine, and I've just stuck a turbo kit on it. I think it might also get fuel injection as a kind of byproduct of that. I mean, either way, this makes serious power. It's like the Covet MR Turbo isn't that far off this. I did try those wheels, but it didn't work, and there is the start line. I think I just have to try and line this thing up. Still got bits of learner Covette driver. I exited the staging zone, apparently. Yeah, so I do have to line this up. Reminds me of the old days of time trialing stuff on the Starry Mountain map. Is it? No, it's like I exited the staging zone. Okay, so can I just go? Yeah, I can go. I mean, I'm hoping these tyres net me the performance. The power for the lightweight car isn't that bad. It's just, before on the 165 tyres, it wasn't gripping, so I'm really hoping I can pull a lot more speed out. It wants a 32-second lap time, and it just wasn't doing that before. I mean, I may have upgraded the radiator, but I don't recall doing such. I mean, I may have just been trying to be safe with what this car is. I could try throwing a differential on it. But I'm not sure that would make that much difference if the grip isn't here to begin with. I mean, same with the transmission. Like, it's only got a 4-speed that it had from standard, which is actually better at. With me adding power and stuff, this transmission has actually started becoming better ratioed, whereas it was quite long from standard. The extra power has really brought it alive, and I am not going in there slow enough, so I did just go off. I can't say for certain if that was good or bad on there. Seems getting out of second gear doesn't have a huge number of advantages. Oh dear. I'm so almost throwing this away. Like, it's decent, but I'm so almost wrecking what there is left on this car, which is not a lot. Try and keep to the inside there. And again, I've kind of damaged a thing. I don't think I messed the alignment up, though. I said that last time, but here it looks fine. I think it just took a big jump. If anything, though, the chassis might have bent. So what am I doing for performance? Because I do feel like I might just be hitting the limits of what rear-wheel drive is capable of. So if I go to the phone, which key? This one. I did get quicker. I got a 39. At this point, though, I feel like just getting my Corvette GTZ would be better. But putting that on rally tyres. Because it's not bad at all, this. But it just doesn't have the speed on that particular circumstance. I mean, it was decent. Maybe it just doesn't like the super tight circuits, which seems weird for something that's pure life purposes being lightweight. But still. I do think I managed to cheese out of actually having to pay for repairs here. Actually, if I cut here, maybe I don't have to go through the traffic lights. Or wait for the traffic lights, should I say. Quick, before that changes to red, I will go through. I mean, the whole chassis feels twisted, though. It doesn't actually look like the alignment from what I've seen. Just the whole chassis seems to have completely twisted. Not too surprising, if I'm honest. Given that there's not really anything to stiffen this up. If I could get, like, a Piccolino or something. I imagine a Murmur could be pretty good as well. So we go park, brake, and... I've also seat tilted, apparently. Now, what can I do to upgrade this? I mean, it will do that, so... No additional modification. Driving school livery. I think that would cost money to change. So much has been removed. I mean, I'm on the standard radiator. I would say put rally lights on, but that would add weight. Yeah, just pretty much everything is completely knocked off this. You know what? I can get rid of a livery. Because at this point... Just having it, like, plain white actually does make it look a little better, I think, than having bits of driving school livery on. And I also kind of get a free repair. The thing about this car, it got damaged, but it didn't charge me anything to repair it. Maybe it just doesn't recognise, like, door damage or anything because of what it is. So if I go for the cars I have... I can probably put that in storage. This is the other Pessima. Now, I did say to put that Corvette in storage. It doesn't seem to have done that. I put something in storage. Yeah, I did say to put it in storage. Okay, so we've got this. Now, what I'm thinking, as I said before, that it's got all-wheel drive and stuff. It's not a complete rally car, but 220-ish horsepower and all-wheel drive. I think the correct tyres could turn this into a good racer. And I already have it. Like, this is not me buying anything else. It has even got luggage boxes inside. I can remove those aspects, should I say. Gotta get the, I think if I go part customization, there we go. Won't seem to let me change that though, so I should be able to go here. Remove box. just remove all this stuff to try and save a bit of weight. Because if I'm trying to go for this as a race vehicle, trunk box B, none of those I don't think are in there. Trunk load, that can be removed. So that's not going to cost me anything for weight saving. I could remove the seats and stuff. I think I might have lost the rear seats already. Nope, it's got the rear seats. Okay. So there is... yeah, no front seat load. I can get the tyres now. I believe this is like independent front and rear. It's pretty similar to the Corvette, but you do get all-wheel drive in this particular model. It does also have forelugs, so, you know. That's a thing. We've got suspension. There's front suspension somewhere. And there's also rear. So we've got... we've got front wheel hubs. Front wheels. Sport tyres. I want the rally tyres. Okay, we can get slightly wider rally tyres. That's good. I'll go with them. 344.9 for cost. Then the rear suspension. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Cheese something, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting the tyres at the moment. The cheapest way I can to try and actually build a performance car. Yes. There we go. I feel like that's a reference. I do not want to drive into another car. This car I do not want to get damaged. I mean, this is probably going to be slower than the last one. On the Corvette. And I'm just driving through a public park because that's what we do. There is a speed camera, apparently. Don't worry, I'm not going to run the stoplight. I would never do such a thing. That's what public... I was going to say, that's what public footpaths are for. And now my oil pan is damaged. This car is somewhat fragile. Oh dear, the damage on this car. I mean, I kind of like my stripped back Corvette because it was so light. I mean, I'm going to have to try driving this damaged vehicle. Okay. Wants me to achieve a 27-second time. I don't think I'm going to do that. think you might be able to sell on the cars you buy in the used market. I might have to try that. See if I can make money from that easily, you know. Second. The cover was better than this. Granted, I have kind of damaged this car a little by trying to drive on the footpaths. Oh dear, this thing is not turning. Wait, the oil is overheating apparently. Ah, hi Bard. I mean, the game, I can turn it up a little. I mean, I say it so it sounds good to me, but I can change the music and stuff. I mean, I kind of damaged my car. So, I like hit the oil pan because I was avoiding traffic lights and going on the footpath. Somehow the thing is still going. Basically, I put a normal sports car on rally tyres. Because rally car. I think I turned the game off. Kind of want to just drive as quick on the road. I wonder if there is any more missions, because I have a phone now. It's part of this mod. I forgot the name. What did I call it? RLS overhaul. That was it. I had to check my own title because my head is just being funny. Dirt oval. Yeah, I mean, I've just been playing career mode a lot, and I got this mod. Ah, that's why you can hear it. That's why the car is noisy. The exhaust is just falling off. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing this mode a lot. Quite enjoying it, this career mode, because... And then I got this mod recently, so... Actually today, so it's quite fun. I mean, there's all these things... It's like, I don't want to go somewhere I'll wreck my car. I kind of already have with this car, though. The exhaust is, like, hanging off. Oh, you can use a phone while you're driving, apparently, so that's something. Oh, dear. The engine is in a state now. This engine is very unhappy. Just say the connecting rod bearings failing on this. That's not something you want to happen to your engine. I think I might do some of the car delivery. Yeah, I mean, automation, you're basically building the cars, so like that's the thing about that game. This car is unhealthy, it's barely moving. Like, it's supposed to be a pretty high performance one, but... There's the Covert. I think a car has literally just destroyed itself. The, Yeah, that car is no more. The engine has just gone. Wait, can I... Did I just get a free repair there? Because usually it makes you pay for the repairs. Have I just, like, got this to the garage and got literally a free repair? I'm trying to enter the vehicle. Yes, my car is repaired. Okay. I've managed to achieve a repair by having the car just blow up at the right moment. So I'll take that as a victory. This chair keeps sliding back. I mean, I've not even got a chair with wheels on. But, like, when I drive with this, it somehow still slides back on the carpet. There is also the avatars. I mean, I don't know if I've said, but... You can change your avatar to, like, whatever's in the Vocaloid pack. Like, there's a Stream Avatars Vocaloid pack. I've got those ones. So, it'll change to one of those. If you do the avatars command and then one of them. There's Goomy. I know that much. I can do that and it should change it. Like, there's 4 or 5 different ones. Yeah, I mean, the Twitch, I'm thinking, the Twitch I'm going to do with the art stream, for some reason today, this morning, the whole universe was against me streaming. Like, I didn't do art because it wouldn't log into Twitch. Say my browser was out of date when it wasn't out of date. I literally just updated Chrome at that point to check it. And then here, on the gaming side, I had to wait until later because it just wouldn't get any kind of bandwidth together to stream with. So yeah, but the whole Twitch thing, it's like there's a lot of Gartic stuff there. So if I ever want to do that, it's just a lot better to try it on Twitch. So, which I thought, and also, it's just a pain to try and stream on both at the same time. Like, YouTube works on this channel because I've got a lot of subs and stuff on it, so... You know, I've already got an audience on this channel, but the art channel just never really had a following on YouTube anyway, so it makes enough sense to move that across. I did intend to do more on Twitch, but it was like a multi-streaming thing, and I'm just not going to get multi-streaming working very well. I mean, I did try and put this in storage, but it didn't want to go in storage. It's the MD series. There's the van. The van of many stories. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you are in the first 5 Twitch followers. For all it's worth. So yes, the H series. I've got a lot of money in this game. So, all parts. It's got I thought it was a 5.7 engine, just a 5.5 litre. Still quite large. I can supercharge this. Don't know how much power it will make exactly, but... Van will now be go faster van. Oh dear, there's not much space to move my van. Just pushing my own cars out of the way. I did try and put them in storage so it wouldn't all be like bunched up, but didn't seem to like that idea. So it's just left them there. The power of the van. The van where I push people out the way. I feel powerful again. To not have a vehicle that gets destroyed easily. The panels are totally not unpainted because I just ram everyone out the way. Parcel delivery. Well, that works, I think. Actually, no, that's not as good as it looks because you have to take them to loads of different locations. I'll do this one. And it's doing this thing again, like, it's supposed to set the automatic route. It doesn't seem to be. Power. I can feel a little extra power. I have apparently got frame drops at some point. Not many of them, thankfully. I remember before I jumped and I kind of wrecked the van. I might be taking this on the highway. See how quick I can get me upgraded van to. Going almost 100. Apparently I got a payment for not having to use my insurance, so that's something. Do want to work on that animation a bit, which I was going to do today, but if only Twitch wasn't having some issues. Dear. I hit a pole before. That was how I took this van out at one point. Can I do 100? Will this hit 100? I'm foot to the floor now. Seriously, I blame the traffic here. I need to take my anger out on this other van. This is all your fault, by the way. Oh, it's too sturdy. Pit maneuver there, van. The Twitch thing, it was saying my browser was out of date, and I tried it on Edge after like Windows had just updated, and I tried it on Chrome after I literally just reinstalled Chrome, and it was still saying my browser was out of date, and I couldn't log in because of that. Like, I don't know what's going on. It didn't say I'd like been banned or anything. It just said my browser was out of date, which, as I just said, it wasn't out of date because I just updated everything. I mean, I know my PC is a bit of an antique with a CPU from 2018, but that shouldn't be the issue. Yeah, road rage. I mean, look, here's the thing, though. That's why this van is so brilliant. Like, there's very little damage. The bumper is maybe bent slightly down on the right. It's not damaged at all, though, for me just getting mad at that other van. That's why I love this thing. It's just so strong. There is vehicle transport, so... I mean, these are always fun. If I can find Belasco Auto, it's more convenient if you go to an auto dealer. I know, like, the thing is, Twitch was being fine, but it's the moment I need to stream, it starts having issues. It was the same, honestly, on this PC, on YouTube. It was, even when I put the bitrate down to 1700 earlier and 720p, it was just getting stupid amounts of frame drops. So that's why I'm streaming now and I'm not streaming like earlier, because the whole world was just against me streaming earlier. Not sure what's going on there. Now this is the fun thing to drive. Ah! Because you see, this is not my car, so if I wreck it, it doesn't matter. And we all know I'm the main character, so the whole world the whole world revolves around me, because I am clearly the main character here. We don't talk about whose car this is that's going to get wrecked on the way. I am foot to the floor, by the way. This car is just not fast, but I am foot to the floor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened, though. Like, I did put the USB Wi-Fi dongle into this, like the good one, but I don't think that's what's fixed it. I could ram them out of the way. But I don't need to. Like, I'm good enough at driving this. You know what? Let's go the one way up the highway. Because I think it'll save time. Waha! I do not have to follow your rules. I'm following UK laws in America. Because I am the boss of this world. I am the main character. You must all change direction for me. And I'm also going the wrong direction. But I mean, literally, on the map, I can't seem to turn off. Because I've sort of taken such a stupid route. Actually, maybe I can go across here. Yes! I have found a way. I'm still going the wrong direction. And there's a battle royale. I think Goomy should win. Totally not biased or anything, but I think Goomy will be the most powerful. I mean, this is a route to take, I think. Somehow I have not damaged this vehicle yet. Is it the two-door? Yeah, it's a two-door. I was just trying to check that, because it's totally important info. I have made some decisions on this route. Back in my day, we were the sat-nav. Somehow I didn't hit that car. I don't know, is it doing that thing again? It did have this habit before of like, Elena started a battle royale and then it just didn't let her into her own battle royale. I don't know why it did that. I might be doing that again, but for a while, a long time ago, I don't know why it did that, but it, you know, it did that and it was weird. I mean, I totally just didn't wig it, so Goomy has more chance of winning, though. We all know that's the case. I would never do that. Wait, am I going to win? Oh dear. I hit a car because I was paying attention to the battle royale. Oh well, not my car. Yeah. I mean, apparently, according to my like stream avatars, Elena isn't allowed to fight. Speaking of which, I do want to make more avatars, but it's I get distracted so easily. And Ibis Paint is not so good for like the pixel art stuff, so I can't just do it on the tablet. Not very easily, at least. Sakura has won. Wait, need to ask it something. There. I mean, I didn't type it very well, but still. We must know if it's Sakura that's done it. Oh, it's okay. It's Sakura. Sakura has done it. The desire to win can do crazy things to people. Now, what car would be fun to drive? There's not a whole lot that is going to be. I'm going to take this. It's slow, but it should be fun to just throw it around. Quite easy to drive, at least. This Wendover. The soy lad. Ah! I got the understeer because it's front wheel drive. Totally not because I'm driving it too quick. Come on, V6. I'm foot to the floor with this again. It's just not fast. Losing a bit of speed uphill. I mean, it's holding okay. Whee! Bit of braking there, then a lift off so it takes the hill a little better. There is actually a shortcut, which for some reason I haven't shown on stream today. There's a fun little shortcut you can go through with here, as long as your car isn't ridiculously tall. Whee! This car takes a shortcut quite well because the suspension isn't super low. There is a road. This doesn't go stupidly quick. I am foot to the floor, as I say. Like, I'm not just going half power or anything. It's just this car isn't that powerful. You insane AI vehicle. I was only trying to go at very high speed. The car is fine, though. At least from a drivability perspective. This thing is still going. I mean, it's not perfect, but it drives. I managed to just about keep it out of trouble enough that it's not a pain to drive now. Can probably still carry some speed. As I say, it's not my car, so it doesn't matter if it's destroyed. Off-road, yes. Can I hit like 80 in this state? You're in my way, traffic cars. I know you're supposed to stop for traffic lights, but that slows you down. And I don't have the power to slow down. Ooh, road rage time. Pit maneuver them. I don't have the speed to pit maneuver them much. At least not as much as I would like. It's funny how you don't actually get any repercussions, like it doesn't give you a fine or anything for just pit maneuvering random AI vehicles. I mean, this car, it doesn't drive near as bad as it looks. Like, it looks like there'll be serious problems. It just veers ever so slightly to the right. It actually still drives remarkably well for how it looks. It was definitely the AI's fault, though, not me. That was clearly the AI's fault for that accident. See, it gives me a payment penalty for damage, but I'm still making money even with a badly damaged vehicle after that. I'm still like in the green financially. So Belasco Auto. Now, I'll leave, which one of these? These are both nice cars. So the yellow or the red one, whichever one of these. Take your votes. Actually, I might be able to where is it? Wait. Has it done that? Yes. Which model should I choose to drive? Because they both pay exactly the same and go to the exact same place. Oh, it's a tie. Am I going to need to bring the wheel up? It would tie. Okay. I think I can bring the wheel up. The wheel is a solution to all problems that humanity has ever faced. So I make that smaller. True. I'll do 1 and 2 and spin again. I should just be able to, yeah, I'll drag that across and that does show. I mean, it's not the best wheel ever, but I can give it a try. I know. Yeah, well, in a way it's chosen yellow, but that's spin again. I mean, okay, from the automation builds though, that is also known that the wheel loves choosing spin again many times. There's actually the ones below it as well, they both pay quite well. Now, you know what, there's actually 4 good cars. I didn't look at the lower ones, but there's 4 good cars. I'll let it choose one of these. Oh, we're doing this one. I think it showed that. I closed it too soon. Yeah, so we're getting the 3rd car. I mean, to be fair, tying poles is fun, but... Hey, at least the wheel gave me instant gratification. I think this is quite nice. We'll see how quick it is. It's definitely one of the faster versions of this car. It's got a V12, I think. Ow. Have I damaged it? Is it like that low to the ground? I might have. It might have just been a clunk, but I'd be surprised if that damaged it because I wasn't doing anything really aggressive. Wait, we have rear seat screens on this. Oh dear, I like this. Wheel chose good. But to be fair, they were all pretty good cars that it could have chosen. Oh dear. That van hit me. Has it done any wheel damage? I don't think it has, but I'm pretty sure it tapped the vehicle. Power! I want to see how quick I can get this, because although I'm not sure how much power it has, it certainly is a lot. It's probably like at least 500 horsepower. I mean, it'll go. I just need some clear space to properly let it free. Almost doing 130 there. Yeah, I could probably do 130 miles per hour with a good clean one. Yeah, it's not red or yellow. I mean, just to avoid the risk of, like, getting a tie again, though. I mean, they pay about the same. I think I heard a very odd grunt. Odd clunk, I mean. Hey, the car has taken that. How damaged is this, actually? You know what? It's pretty good. The front bumper is wrecked, but beyond the front bumper, it's actually fine. Like, there's not really any significant damage. Oh dear, I say that. I think the bumper is stopping the turning working properly. Maybe the alignment is slightly broken because it is veering towards the right. Oh well, I'm the main character. Everything clearly revolves around me. They'll just have to accept it, that because I am the most important person here, they'll have to accept the damage on their car delivery. The fast cars are fun, though. They're fun to just throw about. Yes. I mean, see, even with the money being deducted for, it doesn't look good, boss. just like imagine that. Apology, no. No, I'm the main character, therefore I can get away with anything. We all know that. Ooh. Yes, there's some good ones here. There is, I kind of want to drive the Bolide, although actually I think that's probably one of the slower ones of the 3. So I'm going to give it 3 different options. Let's see what Wheelcoon says we should drive. Okay, we're driving this. I totally didn't wig that. I must say, I totally didn't rig this just so I can drive the bolide I wanted to drive, and which is also the highest paying one. The wheel loves number ones though, and it loves spin again. We already know that. I mean, this is basically like a Ferrari. It's not the fastest Ferrari, but still. It's like a 1980s Ferrari, but the law-friendly version. And I get a lot of money if I can do this. And actually not destroy the thing. Sometimes on this car, the front can bend down, though, and it'll actually stop the front tyres contacting the ground. Because, like, the bodywork has, like, twisted in front of the wheel. Somehow I didn't hit that car. The thing is, what was funny though, it's also like a high-end Mercedes S-Class that I just destroyed in that last job. So it's not going to be cheap to replace anything on that. Maybe cheaper than a supercar like this, but that is not going to be a cheap car to fix. I did say if you have a slightly taller suspension setup, you can go through here. I'm going to do it in this supercar anyway. Because these jobs, they just pay, like, ridiculously well for the limited amount of effort you have to put in. Speed. At this rate, they won't be able to remember... before they realise, I'll be halfway across the country. Before they realise that that car had damage. This is actually seriously quick. 120 with no real effort. Yeah, this thing really does get a move on. I would say maybe this is actually quicker in a practical sense than the other one, even if it can't technically get to as high a top speed. I do think the faster versions of this car are a lot trickier to control, though I think this is being one of the less powerful versions. It's actually controllable. Don't think I got any damage that time. Yeah, I am speed. Indeed, in that case I am speed. Otherwise, I am a literal car accident. I am a little car crash in other cases. None of these are super high paying. I'll see across the road because they also have these same kind of missions. They might have something high end and fast and fun. My van is also there. I do kind of want to buy another car myself. Like, that would be kind of fun. But I also am apparently out of garage spaces. Oh, I have to actually, like, remove the van because it's blocking the job thing. No, they actually, it's worse. They're paying me to drive the cars. I know I'm doing a poor job of it, but they're, like, paying me to deliver the cars. That's the craziest thing of it all. Like, they're paying me, and I'm ruining their cars like that. I think, in a practical sense, you're supposed to drive at the speed limit, like, really, to, from a practical perspective, you should probably just drive at the speed limit, but that's not fun. Ooh, so we've got a few. We've got the Pumobile. I think one of these four, is it, yeah, these four. I kind of want the Lansdale. But I feel it would be funny to just let the wheel decide again. And then there's one of them that pays lower. Yeah. The thing is, it's like in GTA, at least you can say, he stole my car. It's only ruined because I left my keys in a dumb place or whatever. In this case, it's like, please take this car for our customers and make sure you don't crash it. Yeah. I mean, I think I said before though, like Simpsons Hit and Run is the most GTA-like game that's not GTA. But I should play Simpsons Hit and Run again, because I did stream that like years ago, before I really even got into streaming. When I did streaming like very rarely, I did stream the Simpsons Hit and Run. I should do that again. It's more of a nostalgia game, admittedly, now, than it is a game that people seriously play, but it's still fun. I mean, this car is what the wheel decided, so it's what I'm driving. It's also the one that pays the least. But it has one advantage that I think this is pretty tough, so should I need to ram someone, it can take it. Ow. I'm reading chat and I'm like... I'm reading chat and I'm crashing. But you know what? The car is fine. I feel like this will look worse than it is, yeah. It looks like it's wrecked, but I think it's fine mechanically. I didn't hit that car because I couldn't really see it. Let's see, can I go 100 with this car in the state it is? Come on. I mean, the thing is driving just fine. Like, it looks like it might be in a bit of a state, but there's nothing actually wrong with the way this drives. See, I'm a totally reliable delivery driver. What's that thing? What is the emoji? Like an alien. With mind signals or something. I don't know, I'm probably misreading it. Just go across here, they can't stop me. Like, this is what happens when you trust me with your car. Not everything can handle as nicely as a Citroen C5, and this is what happens when I'm presented with a car that doesn't quite handle as well as a C5. Yeah, alien. Indeed. I mean, I guess it could make canonical sense. I feel like that should become barred canon now. That you're actually an alien. Okay, so there's 3 of these maybe that pay good. Yeah, I'm just thinking, there's a Blue Book custom. Right, I think what'd be funny is if I give the wheel the choice of like these 3, is it gonna choose the boring, low-paying job in that little hatchback? Oh no, we get this. We get the off-road American boat. The wheel chose a fun thing. It's got a dealer sticker on even. Yeah, with pickup truck axles, basically. So, okay. I think the wheel knows me too well. Look at this. Look at what the wheel has decided I should drive. I think it knows all too well about my driving habits by this point. And look, they even packed spare tyres because they know I'll probably lose one of them. You know, but the wheel has actually thought out a good option for me. I can probably go off-road here. I mean, this is basically a pickup truck, but it doesn't look like one. Come on. Let's see how quick I can push this thing. It's got this like green, mossy coloured interior, which is an interesting choice. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should have that. I mean, isn't there some technology that like hides a face and a voice changer as well? What's it like that would actually be something, I think, a human VTuber model, because you know people have all of those like cat girls, demon avatars, all that stuff. But what if it was like, what if that was actually the canon, that you're not a human and it's just a humanoid VTuber model to convince everyone that you're human? I think that could be some good canon. And also the voice changer, naturally. Yeah, I did play Euro Truck a while ago. I mean, on this channel, if you go back far enough, I think there probably is a video. Last time I remember playing it on a recording is, I think I had this Renault Magnum, as they called it, and I put like an insane number of lights on the front of that. It was like the front end of a truck. You turn the lights on, you are not seeing a thing. Like, that was a joke. I've not played it in an age, but I remember that was what I did a while ago when I first returned to it on this channel. Because I didn't stream, I didn't used to stream here, but I did make videos for a long time. That's a robot. There is, somehow, I think this car was too slow. I've not hit anything. I blame the car for not being fast enough. Wait, did I get, I got good precision parking with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've played American Truck Simulator. I played Euro Truck. And I did have some mods as well that made the trucks insanely powerful. I think I actually played a Euro Truck before American Truck came out. And I had some mods to put American trucks in, which is a decision. Okay, so I think a lot of these are good, actually. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to give the wheel a massive number of numbers to choose from. Because a lot of these cars are just good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a wide... You know what? I'm actually just going to drive this, because this one is like a completely insane thing to drive. It's probably not very quick, but I feel like I just have to drive this. While it's given me the chance to drive something absolutely insane. Oh no. You know, this thing doesn't actually have steering. Yeah, what would the Queen say? I mean, as I say, it was before the American Truck Simulator was out, so it's like that was the only way to really drive that stuff. I also had a Skoda Superb. It drove like a truck, but I had a Skoda Superb because somebody had modded that into Euro Truck. It was such an odd idea though, and it was very top heavy. It didn't handle like a normal Skoda at all. It's actually probably the closest thing to my Citroen that's from the Volkswagen Audi group of cars. Oh dear. This car was a or not car so much, but this was a choice to drive. I mean, I am going in a direction. As I say, this doesn't actually have steering. It just turns using like the motors or the engine or whatever. And how it's controlling each wheel. That's how it turns. Wait, I've had an idea. Just looking at this thing, I've had a fun idea. Like, it's slow, but... Do you mind? I'm trying to run your car over. Somehow I don't feel like this would do damage if I ran people over with it. How isn't it damaging that car? Like, I literally just crawled over it. Yes, I did damage. Okay, well that's a thing to happen. Oh. Looks like I'm discarding that delivery. Yeah. I mean, I've had to discard it because I rolled it over. Like, look, it didn't even damage that car, though. The best damage I was able to do by literally running over another car was slightly cracking a windscreen. So that's not very good. Wait, is there still a bit of that car? No, that's a mirror. Okay, I took a mirror off that car. I'll have to take that as a victory. Kind of deserved, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this has any missions over here. I can try. Actually, you know what? What I can do. I can summon the van. This van is better at causing damage, and it's literally just a normal road-going van. So, what have we got up here? I mean, I think a few things have been changed. There is a fuel station here now, because the mod for the career mode does add a bunch of stuff. There is a taxi driver job, which I could use this van for. There is also drag racing. You know, I think that's a fun thing to do. So if I go and view details. There is drag racing. That D series, I think it's actually got the same base as my van. So I'm not sure how it's going to do. I mean, I have a lot of boxes on my thing. But they both share the same platform. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I've done it before, but I have made a few smaller changes since, so I feel like it may make it actually a decently competitive vehicle. You can drag race anything, though. I've got my crazy Covet thing. Okay, this should do. Drag race. I'm out accelerating that thing by quite a bit. I'm actually really gapping it. It doesn't stand a chance. My brakes aren't great, but it didn't stand a chance against me. Yeah, so let's see what the times were. Okay, so they've done like just under 17.6 quarter of a mile. I did just over 15.6. So I'm like 1.9 seconds quicker than that pickup truck. I mean, hey, the van has potential. So, yeah. I mean, it seems to be putting me against pretty low-tier vehicles. If this is a 300-ish horsepower van, I mean, it's heavy, but it has got some power behind it. Okay, so... They cheated. They cut the start. I saw that. They jumped the start. It should have disqualified that. Like, that, the AIs are getting too intelligent. They're learning off humans how to cheat. Ah, so it said first, so it must have disqualified that. Yeah, it didn't qualify, I think, or something like that. So, okay, I won. Because apparently, apparently I'm not even the dirty cheat. It's literally the computer drivers are the dirty cheats here. So, let's see, new opponent. I'm quite enjoying this. My van is not bad at drag racing at all. Again, if that covert that's paired me against is standard, like, it's not going to stand a chance because this thing just has so much brute power compared to that. But even with the extra weight, it just cannot compete. Wait, that just backed up. Why did that go into reverse? They're doing strange things now. They literally reversed. Like, were they that scared of my van that they're like, I'm just getting out of here now. I'm not even going to try and compete with that. At least, hey, if it wants me to get so much... Like, are they ever going to finish? I think I can use the Shift-C. Because then I'm still technically in the same location. I'm just moving the camera. Wait a minute, didn't it start the drag race? It didn't start the race. It didn't even start the race. I'm sure that started. Alright, looks like I'm going in reverse. I'm sure that race started for me. How fast can I go with taking this backwards? It'll go 50 in reverse and actually fairly stable as well. Reverse drag racing should be a thing. It'll be so interesting to see which cars are actually the fastest backwards. Yeah, let's just pretend this never happened. They were going backwards, and apparently it didn't even, like, start me properly. They're not even at the start line, come on. You know what, I'm gonna give them some assistance, I think. Come on, what's going on with you? Imagine if I actually wrecked their car first, so it would, like, move, but come on. If I turn the traction control off, I could probably push it a lot more. Or not. Come on! Are they actually going to start now? Go on! Ooh, I might be able to cheat it now. Now I've got it going, but it's like... If it's broken the rules there... See, my van is barely even damaged by ramming into the back of it. Yes, I think... Okay, I think the race did start, but, like, they didn't go. And because of that, I've beaten them by, like, such an extreme amount. And I got all these 3 stars here. Like, I gapped them by over 4 seconds. Therefore, I've got the extra star here. It doesn't show in full, but, you know. Get a quarter of a mile time under 10 seconds. I've not done that. But anyway, let's see. Okay. Now here, behold the AI stupidity. I'm not sure it shows it in full, because my Hoge blocks it, but we've got 15.724 seconds for me. And because I had to literally go back and help the AI, it did a 180.588 second versus 15.7. Like, that is a pretty... that is just impressively bad. But it worked out for me anyway, because I got the bonus. So, yeah. I think I'll do another... I'll do one more with the van, and then I'll see what else I can do. This van, as it turns out, in its current configuration, it's a severely overpowered drag racing machine. I don't think there's been a single race that I've outright lost unless, like, they've tried... Unless that, what's it called? Computer vehicle has tried to cheat. See, like that, the only way he can beat me is by cheating. So, I'm still going to win because I'll just get a DNF. And it's like they're terrified. At this point, I'm pretty sure they're just terrified of how fast my van is. What's it like? Probably over 100,000 mile van. From like the 2000s or 2010s maybe. I think that was quicker than last time. 15.684. Theirs shows as being slower than mine as well. So look, even they cheated, and even with them cheating, they still got a slower quarter of a mile than I did with them jumping the start. So they still covered that distance in less time. I mean, there would have been a decent amount of honour in it if they got that close with, like, actually doing it properly. I mean, I could probably, like, I don't know if it needs me to buy this to use it, but I'll buy the pit stop garage if I can. How much does this cost? Finance, rent. I can do it in payments. Apply for a mortgage, sure. We even have legitimate mortgages in this game now. Oh, yes. I'll get this, I wonder how it'll be. It's literally a learner driver car with a turbo and loads of weight pulled off it. Turn that off so it doesn't use all the fuel. I mean, I'm still amazed by how good my van is at drag racing now. I mean, this is on better tyres. I've done drag racing with this before, but the tyres it's on now are so much better, so I'll give it a try. Just make sure you don't crash it at speed, because this vehicle is actually a death trap. Start challenge. I don't know if this is capable of doing less than 10 seconds, but like if anything I've got it's probably this. Probably change the view because I need the kind of RPM gauge to work. It's paired me up against a van. I think I'm going to do quite well against that, honestly. If that's standard, I'll have the same power as it. Yes! Maybe this career mod literally just made the competitors easier. I beat a minivan. Such an achievement. Wow. So 17.5 seconds versus like 13.7. I feel almost like it might have sorted it by power now or something. But then my car is just generally pretty powerful. Oh dear. I might have slightly damaged my car. You see, that's what I mean about this being a death trap. It is just not safe. Small impact, and then you've already done a significant amount of damage. I do like this thing, though. Okay, so... use computer. Parts customization. I keep thinking, there is a rear bumper bar. Talking about, now, I was thinking I could remove that, like, piece of metal off there, but I don't think it's going to let me. Is the engine off on this? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. Use computer. Actually, you know what I can do? I can drive this to one of the car deliveries, see what fun stuff awaits. The Hydra was just not fun at all. You know what would be funny? I could use this for a taxi job. I don't think anyone's going to be comfortable using this as a taxi, but there is a taxi job and I can try and use it. Gavril car and line dealer, okay. I mean, it shows that wagon, but I don't think I've got that. Like, I don't think it's been showing up for me. This is a... it's just such an insane vehicle. Okay, map. There's a drift event. You know what? I think this would be good around the track. I'll set a route to the track. Although I imagine there being a quicker way. I don't know. I'll have to just follow this for the time, just to avoid making a dumb mistake and ending up somewhere else. How fast can I get this, I wonder? I feel like this thing has more grip than it should have. Okay, I got like 120 out of it. This is one of those things, I shouldn't be driving it quick, but it's so fun to drive it quick. It seems to just be leading me in circles. I'm going to try going this way around. I may know where to go here, somewhat. The crazy thing is how this is actually somewhat quick. Like, legitimately quick. Oh dear, my engine blew up. I didn't think the engine was going to blow up. Apparently it does. Just drift along, see if I can get it anywhere. I mean, I don't really have an engine now. It was fine for so long. It was just pushing this to its absolute limit speed-wise, and the engine just went. I mean, it's still quicker to just do this without an engine than try and get out and walk. Come on, don't run out of speed now. Just keep rolling. I kind of blew the engine up, going at some high speeds in a car which wasn't built very well. And I'm just trying to avoid walking at this rate, because I feel like that would be even slower. Come on, please, I just need a downhill. I just need a slight downhill to push this thing along. I don't think it's going to go downhill. Oh dear. I wonder if I can push the car. Will it actually let me do that? Yes! Person have... What's it? BeamNG has strong pushing power. I think I got in the car. No, I might have, yeah. We will make it, car! I feel like at this rate, yeah, it's not, really any quicker. This is where the journey ends. Nah, I can just walk. Or I can summon the van. Depends how close I am. Yeah, you know what? I'm summoning my van. The van wouldn't fail me now. Pushing it. I mean, yeah, I could push it with a van, like that would get it there, but I feel I'd just wreck it even more. I mean, the van hasn't let me down yet, to be fair. Like, this thing, it just keeps going. Even when I completely destroy it, it'll still typically drive in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, yeah, I summoned the van. I have a special ritual known as, please save me, Gavril, you're my only hope. I kind of drove into a wall, and now my mirror doesn't work properly. Where does it want me to go? Okay. It's telling me basically to go all the way around the track to go to where I literally just were. I might be doing racing in the van as well now. Let's see if I can get the phone up. Maybe it wants me to do that. Start a career. So that looks like an iPhone logo. Looks like that's just been taken exactly from an iPhone. I don't know. Like, there's got to be something. Marketplace. Car meet. Yeah, I kind of drove into a wall. I mean, I feel like some people would, honestly. Well, in reality, most people would probably just say there was something wrong with the steering and the car pulled. I mean, I don't know. It says I need to do like a career or whatever, but there is Market Watch, whatever that is. There's a guide. Looks like I might have to do the unmanly thing of reading the what do you call it? So, buy your first vehicle at Trusted Auto. I've already bought a vehicle though, so I don't think I need to do that. Business deliveries. Beam eats, bus routes. Repossess, it's a repossession thing, but it's like hardcore mode. I don't think I'm on hardcore mode. I'm gonna try doing beam eats, which I'm sure is not a reference to anything in real life. Has it, apparently no one wants beam eats. I mean, there's the taxi stuff. Is it because I'm, like, on the racetrack? Yeah. Chase me begging for my vehicle back. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they would do that. The beamlings look a little odd, so they're literally just like, what do you call it? Cylinders on top of a giant sphere, and that's basically what your character looks like, because it's BeamNG, so it does things a little strangely. I mean, I can get deliveries at least, so I'm not entirely out of options. Okay, open the phone. It's not letting me open the phone while driving, that's unrealistic. Ah, okay, so there we go. I mean, the people I'm taking places, they might have to sit in the boxes in the back, because, like, that's the only space I've got, but I'm sure it's better than nothing. I could try off-roading. I think that's where it wants me to go, so I could just cut corners. Yes! Didn't expect a taxi to come from there. It wants me to turn this way. Yeah, they are. I think, as far as I know, they're called beamlings. I mean, that's what I've heard before. I don't have a reason to, not to believe it. I mean, you could probably find it if you look it up. I don't think it'll show it if I, I might have used the, free cam. I don't know. I'll have to see. But there's probably a picture on, like, the internet showing what they look like. I think you might be able to customize them somewhat, although I've not bothered with that yet. Don't worry, I will get you there quickly. You may not be very comfortable, but I will get you to your destination very quickly. After all, we all know what our taxi company's motto is. We get you there at any cost. We get you there by any means necessary. Often in one piece. Okay, I've not crashed somehow. It looked like I did, but I didn't. Why is it telling me to go around here? Okay, so I think it wants me to go Ah, once you go into this parking lot. Now it's explained. Apparently I'm making taxi fares. Does it show where I need to go next? There's all these dealerships. I mean, there should be automation cars. If I go to... There should be a garage somewhere. If I go recovery, that should do it. Tow to nearest road. Maybe I have to get out of the car, which sounds weird, but... I go, no, not map, it's the recovery menu. Turn the vehicle off so it doesn't, like, waste all my fuel, which it probably would do. Yeah, I can go to, okay, that one's cheaper to get to. There's me Pessima. I mean, that would actually be good for a taxi job. So, my vehicles... yeah, vehicle marketplace. I mean, I should have had all the automation cars, like, in this game, but they don't show up. That says sold. I tried to buy that and it didn't let me. Okay, what is this? That is really nice, but it's also expensive. 446,000 for a truck. Like, that is a lot of money. There's a prototype, one of them. Okay, there is... I mean, I did, as I say, I tried to add the automation ones in, but it's not showing them up at all. I can try driving this. The taxi job. For lack of anything better to do. I don't know, I'll probably do a few more of the car deliveries and then finish, honestly. Because I've been playing this for a while, I don't know how long. Picking up 2 passengers. If only you could get like a C5 or something. If only I could get a Citroen C5. That would be perfect. Drive a little 2-litre diesel at insane speeds. I could make one in automation, but... I've not played Crazy Taxi yet. I think I missed the place. I probably could. I think a long time ago I played that Simpsons game. What was it? That was like the whip-off of Crazy Taxi on the PlayStation 2. I don't think I played the actual game though. think it was Simpsons Road Rage, if I remember correctly. Played that a long time ago. Trying to think where these arrows going. This is a fun car to drive, though. It does feel a little slower than I would have liked. Whee! Okay, I had a small impact. Yeah. I mean, I've seen bits of it here and there. I should probably play it, honestly. It is the kind of thing I could play. Get that 4K mod or something, I don't know. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a bump with this car. Actually, I don't seem to notice it. I knocked the mirror off that other vehicle, but mine doesn't really notice it. Okay, so that is a... Wait, is that 8.56 thousand? That's actually a lot. Put the handbrake off. That's usually a good idea. I drove the Lansdale for quite a while, and then I realised the handbrake was on, and that was why it wasn't accelerating quickly. Or properly, for that matter. I wouldn't be too surprised if this car, if something like this was in Crazy Taxi, because it's from, this vehicle is supposed to be from the 1990s. So it's that kind of era. Would have been a nice car back then, if it was actually a real car. And I'm not looking where I'm going. Yeah, I mean, Simpsons Hit and Run, Simpsons Hit and Run is basically Simpsons GTA, and, what's it, Road Rage is basically Crazy Taxi. But Simpsons Hit and Run actually did use the same game engine as GTA, so it's always, an odd game. But I mean, as I said, our taxi company's motto is that we will get you there by any means necessary. I think this is mainly just visual damage, honestly. I think this is mechanically okay. I mean, if only you could get the Cadillac, that would actually be a fun taxi. I don't know, I think there's something vaguely like that actually in the Crazy Taxi game. Yeah. Well, look, some people don't have a choice but to trust me, because we are also the only taxi company in Belasco, is what they call it. Rally car. I think they want me to go to the island. This car, like, looks destroyed, but it's actually fine. There's nothing wrong with the handling at all. It just looks completely, wrecked. Imagine someone trying to like pick you up though in this for a taxi job. But it's like mechanically this is all fine. It's just messed up visually. But it drives perfectly. Yeah. Yes, it's a monopoly. I mean, we dealt with the other taxi companies. There was a time when there were other taxi companies, but we dealt with them. We have our ways. I'm just going to beep at them. Cut across in front of that car. Now, there is a speed camera, so we're for once going to follow the speed limits here. Don't really have much choice, or they're going to fine me. I think it's like 35 miles per hour. I'm going to speed up after I get past the speed zone, though, don't worry. After all, the slogan is we will get you there by any means necessary. And the other thing, because I've cornered the taxi market, they have to pay me like 8,000 beam coin every time I want to go anywhere. There we go, 8,820 beam coin. Apparently I got 4.9 stars. Not sure how that happened. I mean, I guess it's because we have a tendency to deal with people who give us low ratings, so it all adds up. Some way or another. I mean... Okay, it says there's a taxi job, but I don't know where to go for it. Ah, there it is. We have to transport a family, apparently. Yeah. Don't worry, I will get your family there. In some kind of form. It's okay, because all our customers will survive the journey, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to pay. So we do have to make sure our customers get there, at least. Mainly because we want the money. I kind of broke a bit too late there. You know it's a good taxi when you hear grinding noises every time we go over a bump. I mean, this seems to pay really well. To be fair, this is not the most ridiculous thing I could be using for a taxi job. I kind of do want just a ridiculous boaty car, though. Because sometimes those large, underpowered boaty cars are fun to just drive at their limits and go far quicker than you should be. Wait a minute, so where am I supposed to go? Okay, so why is it like leading me round in this strange convoluted route? I mean, I should be in first gear, but I feel like I can get this going anyway. That van is going too slow. Come on, I need to get past. We need to get these customers there by any means necessary. Yeah. The GPS probably does. I mean, you can get a beam navigator thing on these, that like little GPS type thing. I mean, I can see it on the road. It might not show very well on the stream, but I can quite easily see the blue markings on the road. The way it leads you, though, it's just... that is ridiculous. It's just like game logic, I feel. It would rather go the convoluted route, but I kind of have to just rely on it because I don't have much choice with how this is set up. And I think it would charge me if I flew through this red light. Come on, change. The speed cameras are irritating. Our customers have to get there by any means necessary. There we go. And I can't go too fast because of the cameras and stuff around this area. Still making strange noises. The music has actually finished. I mean, I probably will finish soon anyway because must have been over 3 hours then if that playlist has finished. Yeah, by any means necessary. The customers will be dropped off whether they like it or not. There we go. We got you to Turbo Burger. I know you probably don't feel like eating after that journey, but still. Wait, does one of the lights still work? Yeah. As I say, this looks like it's in a much worse state than it actually is. It's not actually that bad. I mean, I'll probably take this to the... We've got 19,000 beam coins. I think that's doing pretty good. So it's somewhere around here. Yeah, I can set route to that. And then I will finish off here as I go to the garage. I don't think those people will be very happy though. Mummy, I don't feel like eating Turbo Burger anymore. I feel sick. Just be glad we're out of that taxi, son. I thought he was going to crash before we got here. Ah! I felt like it was almost going to roll over there. And we'll go through the world's smallest alleyway. There we go. I somehow made this quite a distance in this state. Totally the AI car's brake checking me and not just my driving being bad. I wonder if I can get it repaired if I go into the parts menu. No, I have to repair it properly. 500 beam coins I will never see. Anyway. Yeah, as I say, we have got our customers there by any means necessary. So, I will go into my hiding place. Wait, you can go through, okay. I found a way to get stuck, I think. Wait, that's not real. That gate is imaginary. That gate doesn't actually exist. It isn't a real thing. Anyway, I'll go to my little hide evil lair. And I will leave it here for today. Where, hopefully some other day I can give people more terrifying taxi journeys. But until then, I will say goodbye until another day. The pessimer has also been repaired.